We got a good one today, guys. Rams and Seahawks. Pumped about it. So we're starting this now. I just got home from work just a little bit ago. I'm sure most of you guys are either getting done with work or have been done for a while. Maybe you took the day off because it's Rams game day, which is the best kind of day. There's no days that beat it. I know that much. Rams game day is the best kind of day. So let's go some good stuff, guys. We'll talk about some Rams and Seahawks stuff going on. I'm going to try right now. I just need to do a couple of things here, and then I'm going to try to find the list of inactives before I hit the road here, because I do want to do that soon. So we'll be doing that here shortly. But if you guys have any questions, any comments, any score predictions, baller predictions, which is just I've never said that before, and it may not make any sense. It's just if you think somebody's going to ball out, okay, do that. Do those predictions. Edwin, rocking that cup jersey tonight. I like it, man. Rocking the number 10, or is it the 18? It is important. I only have one number 10 jersey. It is a Mark Bulger jersey that is in my closet right now. All my jerseys are number 9. What? This side. Boom, number 9. Let's see here if we can get the list. Oh, I'm on the wrong computer here. Having a keyboard for all of your computers is terrible because you just got to click a button and it switches computers, but I'm always on the wrong one. I'll start typing over here, looking at this screen. I'm like, what's going on? Why is it not working? And this computer over here is just going nuts. This computer over here is like, what are you doing to me? You know, the number 10 Okay. I like the throwbacks, man. We have some sweet throwbacks though. Okay, let's take a look at the inactives, and then we will hit the road here. For the Los Angeles Rams, quarterback Bryce Perkins, outside linebacker Chris Garrett, which I really was expecting to see him in here when Hollins went down. I was really expecting that. So I don't know what happened. What's up, Christian? Welcome in. If you guys got questions, anything like that, AJ Jackson, Alaric Jackson, he is down also today. Bryson Hopkins, and again for Bobby Brown III, who I've been itching to see out on a football field, but it's not going to happen this time. So we still got to wait until we see Bobby Brown. On the Seahawks side, we've got cornerback John Reed not playing. Running back Chris Carson is inactive in this game. Tackle Jake Curran, tackle Stone Forsyth, and defensive tackle Robert Kimdiche. I'm sure that's the wrong pronunciation, but it's fine. Did you guys know that on the Rams official website, if you go under, what is that, news, there's a tab that says media information, and on that page, there is a pronunciation guide. And on that page, you can get the exact pronunciation of different guys' names. So let me turn this up here for you guys really fast. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear this or not. I'm just going to play it through my computer speakers that are, it's right next to it, but we'll do this one here because this is one that a lot of people mess up a lot. So let's see if it works.
Abonea Okoronkwo. Abonea Okoronkwo.
Did you guys hear that at all? That was Obo saying his name. Abonia Okoronkwo. That's how you pronounce. That's like the official thing because it's him. It's him saying it, and it's actually really cool because they've got all like the difficult names to pronounce. They have the players themselves saying their names, and you know what? Maybe it's not that big of a deal, but I think it's awesome, especially being a person who talks about the Rams. I need to be able to know that I'm saying their names right. You know what I mean? No Gerald Everett revenge game tonight. Yeah, man. I don't see him on inactive, so maybe is he still on the COVID list? He just didn't get pulled up from it? Because I think that's what happened was he got COVID. He got COVIDed. What do I need? This is the other side of the sheriff station. The camera's normally here. You guys don't see that. That's the green screen, of course. It's my old high school jersey back there. Anyway, this is not a tour of the sheriff's. Almost dropped my phone. We're up to a hot start. Yeah, COVID list. That really sucks, man. How do you get to the pronunciations again? Okay, so what you're going to do is go to therams.com, which is one of the corniest like website names in the NFL. because somebody went and bought like LARams.com, LosAngelesRams.com, all that stuff. So we couldn't get any of those. And then Kroenke being Kroenke, gonna Kronk, you know what I mean? He was not about to pay somebody for a URL, so he just went with therams.com. Anyway, on that, you'll see on the top bar there will be like home, team, news, all that stuff. You'll go to news, and then once you click on news, there's a tab underneath that with a bunch of rows in them. But at the very end, there's one that says media information. And once you click media information, along the left side, there's going to be a little panel with different options. That's actually where a place you can download logos and stuff too, like official logos. That's where I get mine and stuff. But there's one that'll say pronunciation guide, and you can just click there, and you'll be good to go. Like it's the players themselves saying their own name. Even there's like Terrell Burgess, Tremaine Ankrum, stuff like that on there. Rob Havenstein's even on there, stuff. So that reason makes it like, because it's like literally just on the Rams website, that's what makes me go nuts when people still say names wrong. All right. Bye, Carl. Be back after the game. It's my cat. If you don't say goodbye to your animals, I don't understand you. All right. Let's get out of this. Yes. Yeah, listen to Christian, guys. How's it going? Feel pretty good. Gotta be cordial with neighbors, which is not something I'm used to doing. It's not like I'm a jerk to my neighbors or anything like that. I just don't really talk to people. I just kind of keep to myself. Talk to you guys. You guys are the people I talk to. Okay. Yeah. Do this way. All right. Cool. Ooh, I think I was jamming out, so I'm gonna have to try to catch this. I was jamming out. All right. Okay, so I've got blue top. Then we're doing bone and then blue jeans today because that's the exact combo that the Rams are in. Let me know what you guys are rocking today. All right, keys in pocket. I'm gonna have to try to catch this to turn it down. I don't know how loud it is. Got it. Turn on. All right, plug you guys in here so juice you up. Cooled seats on. It is hot. It is 75. My poor Colorado body could not handle heat. We got it's 75 degrees. Got AC going. Got cooled seats going. Yeah, we don't mess around here. Gets too warm. I'm too skinny for the heat, man. I know some people talk about like being big and dealing with heat. I'm too skinny for the heat. I'll turn into jerky like real quick, bro. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't win with them. I will be checking comments here as well. I also gotta not die. So just be patient with me, guys. If I'm not seeing them right away. Okay, just go. Right away does not matter here. JP, where are you watching the game tonight? I will be at my friend Aaron's house, which is we got a place we call it the B Street Ram Cave out here in Killer Ray Joe Blings, which is Colorado Springs. And yeah, we get together. We normally have a squad, but really the squad is just me, Aaron, and his wife, because everybody else likes to bail on us all the time and not hang out because they are not cool and we are super cool. So we always get together. But yeah, that's where I'll be at tonight for this game. We usually do primetime there. Primetime at the bar that we go to is usually pretty whack. That's not a green light yet. It's usually pretty whack. It's just like it's during primetime games. It's not for that. You know what I mean? Like it's a bar for people to for people who are 53 years old to go drink and yell stuff about. I don't know. Yell at each other. I don't know. But talk about like CCR and stuff. But Yeah, for this one, I mean, we go down here. He's got a complete setup in his garage, which is super dope with like all this cool Rams stuff everywhere. He's also a huge Lakers guy, like definitely a big Rams fan, but he's like the Lakers are to him what the Rams are to me kind of thing. But he's also a massive Rams fan, so it's all decked out, just LA stuff everywhere. It's really sick. But that's where we'll be at tonight. Headed on my way there right now. Wish I had more Rams fans where I live. Oh yeah. Oh man, that's I mean, obviously I'm out here in Bronco country, so we get those Bronco fans. I mean, Broncos get a pretty large area as far as their fandom goes, but you deal with it, I guess. That's actually the bar that we go to. There's not a lot of Bronco fans that go there. It's actually one of the reasons we started going there because you don't have to deal with that stuff. You don't have to listen to people be like Jake Plummer is whatever. Like, shut up, you know. What's up, Aaron? Speaking of Aaron, what's up, man? That's cool. Aaron is in here watching. I'm on my way to your house, kid. On my way. I'm ready for the beers. The beers. So tonight, guys, obviously Rams Seahawks. This is always a game that I always look forward to these matchups. This is like when the schedule comes out. This is one of the first things I look for is when do we play the Seahawks? Where do we play them? Is it prime time? Stuff like that. So seeing a Week 5 Thursday night football game between the Rams and Seahawks, that immediately I got pumped for. It's like, all right, let's go. And then it's unfortunate we're coming off a loss, but honestly, like the short week, I think that almost makes it a little bit better because it's like you can just get that taste out of our mouth, man. Because like watching the Rams last week, it was super frustrating because it's like watching that game unfold is like we're better than this. You know what I mean? But also this defense really needs to pick it up. I mean, nothing else about it. This defense definitely needs to play better. That's all there is to it. There's a whole lane for you, dude. Use that one. But if you guys got score predictions or anything like that, drop them. If you guys got any questions you want me to answer, go ahead and drop those. If you just want to say what's up, you can do that. That's cool too. Whatever works, guys. But Gerald Everett not playing in this game did not get pulled up from the COVID list, so he's still 19'd up out there. So we will not see Gerald Everett yet. Likely we'll see him in the game when the Seahawks visit SoFi Stadium, and I believe that one's Week 15. I was going to attempt to do a video with Steezy. If you guys are watchers of the NFC West Roundtable, you guys know Steezy. And I was going to try to do a video with him, but in-week games are such a pain in the butt cheeks, dude. I was hustling to get everything done this week, and now I'm going to have like a long weekend where it's like, well, crap. Yeah. But I'll be honest with you guys, my favorite storyline of the season so far is this Urban Meyer stuff that's going on. Can't get enough of that storyline. Straight up. That's my favorite thing ever. So I'm watching that game. I'm going to see how those players react. I'm really pumped to see if those players are just like, we don't care about anything, which would be so cool to watch. I'm just ready to watch that all unfold, man. But that's my favorite storyline of the season right now. I'm eating that up. Urban Meyer just like not even flying home with the team and is out here like partying and stuff like that. It's like, all right, cool. Some entertainment outside of the Rams. I'm digging it, dude. That's good stuff. But other than that, this game here, I'm still, guys, like, I don't understand why Justin Hollins goes out and then all of a sudden Chris Garrett's just inactive. Like, when he played, in my opinion, he played well when he was in. So I'm a little bit surprised to see that, but, I mean, hey, it happens. And Bobby Brown, I obviously want to see Bobby Brown in there, but, I mean, I'm a Texas A&M guy, so I obviously want to see my Aggies play. But, yeah. Who are you guys most excited to see tonight? Who's like the player you just think is maybe somebody who hasn't done that well yet or hasn't like had that game yet, that like explosive game yet? I know Robert Woods he's got to be in there, man. And the reason, okay, so there was actually a message that I was going to send to Rams House. He texted me earlier and I forgot to message him back, but he was talking about Robert Woods that he was like, man, I hope we get him involved. Like, I knew he was going to start to get frustrated. I think the only reason he got frustrated last week was the fact that the Rams lost. So he's probably frustrated because he's like, throw me the ball more. Maybe we could do more. You know what I mean? So I think that Robert Woods will get more involved. I'm pretty sure. I say pretty sure. I don't actually know, but it feels like there was a conversation that happened. Probably Robert Woods talking to somebody, either whether that was Kevin O'Connell or Sean McVay, probably going up to him like, dude, where here, guys? So I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I feel like that's what happened, I should say. Is there was probably a private conversation, and that's why Sean McVay comes out and says stuff like, hey, we want to get him more involved. Just pumping it out a little bit more. So we saw it with Deshaun Jackson already this year. McVay comes out and he's like, we want to utilize Deshaun Jackson more, because Jackson came out and was like, I'm not getting I came here to make plays. Why am I not making the plays? Let me make the plays. And then right away that game, he's Stafford's dropping bombs on him and scoring tutties and stuff. So it's I'm pretty sure we'll see a lot of Robert Woods. And then basically also last week we saw against the Arizona Cardinals, we did see them kind of key in on Kupp a little bit and try to take him a little bit more out of the game, which I think Seattle will do too, but they also are not a very good defense this year. So I also think that if they do that, that'll open up a little bit more for Woods than it possibly would have been if Kupp wasn't getting more attention like he has been. So I think that'll be the case. And Van Jefferson, like Brad says here in the chat, that Van Jefferson's his guy that he thinks will have a good game. Dude, Van is playing with some energy, man. And not only energy, but confidence as well. He's been playing very confident. And that's really good to see, because last year, the way that Sean McVay uses rookies is almost non-existent, So last year, he kept on saying, hey, he's killing it in practice. Well, let us see too, Sean. Okay, we want to see Van Jefferson do dope things also, but we can't see every practice. So how about we just put him out on the football field and we can see it then? And now we're seeing it this year. So I did get a fan queso this week from Gary, who was like, "Hey, where's Ernest Jones at?" It's like, dude, Ernest Jones is in the 2022 season. You know this. He's a rookie, man. Sean McVay is almost hesitant to use rookies, but based on Raheem Morris's comments, I think that we will start to see more Robert Rochelle. He basically came out and said that David Long, after his poor game last week, no other way to say it, he had a poor performance last week. After his poor game last week, he mentioned that. He's like, yeah, we've seen him play bad before. We've seen him play bad in practice, but he tends to bounce back. But, Robert Rochelle, he kind of tossed that in there. So I think that Rochelle is going to start to steal some snaps from DLJ, David Long Jr. I've never seen anybody call him that, but I wrote it in my notes. This is how I write stuff in my notes. So I have that in my notes like that, but not important. I think we will start to see as the weeks go on. Starting now, as the weeks go on, I think we start to see a little bit more of David Long Jr. or excuse me, Robert Rochelle coming in for David Long Jr. because it was against the Bucks that Darius Williams was kind of having a bad day. And then against the Cardinals, that David Long Jr. was kind of having a bad day. So hopefully it's not just like a sickness that's running through our secondary that everybody's going to have their bad day. But, because next up would probably be Ramsey or something like that. And also, we talked about this on the show, that the Jalen Ramsey stuff is real fun. It's really cool to see him all over the place. But can we just have him do what he's best at, which is take away the number one guy? Honestly. What is happening in traffic right now? I'm working myself up. This truck is spitting smoke at me. I don't think there's anybody in front of him either. He's going to get passed. Probably a Seahawks fan. What's up, Compton Mania? I read it like that every single time, by the way, man. That's good stuff. Come to me. I can't wait to go to that sometime. That's going to be awesome. I really want to. Definitely want to. Javier with a Cardinals fan. I have a feeling y'all are going to destroy the Seahawks. Okay. So I want to say that, because I don't want to take anything away from the Cardinals. Oh, I do want to take a lot away from the Cardinals, but I can't in good conscience because they're a good football team this year. So I think that there was a combo package last week between the Rams and the Cardinals, where not only did the Cardinals play a really strong game, but not only did the Cardinals play a really strong game, but the Rams also played a bad game. So you couple that into each other, and then you get a moment where the score is, sorry, I got distracted. Passing slow. And then you get a recipe where at some point in the game it's 37-13. Rams played flat, but Cardinals also played well. So I'm not trying to take anything away from them, but let's not pretend like the Rams just didn't play a bad game last week. You know what I mean? And it happens. We've talked about it on the show. Every single year we have a good example of a highly emotional game that the Rams won, like an important big game. Rams won, following week come off a loss, and then boom, bounce back. It's good stuff. Like last week, you thought that the Rams fell on their face last week. You thought that was concrete. Psych! Trampoline. We're bouncing back tonight. It's going to be good. Why is everybody going so slow? Ever since weed became legal, everybody goes 10 under everywhere. It's ridiculous. They're on their cell phone. What kind of jerk drives on At least I'm not looking, I'm still paying attention, I think. Glad it was not the 49ers. Yeah, it all hurts. It all hurts. But yeah, the 49ers and losing to the Seahawks. Losing to the Seahawks and the 49ers is the worst. Losing to the Cardinals definitely sucks, but they've also kind of been little brothered a little bit in this division, to where the point where it's like they're literally having a good season, and the rest of the NFC West teams are like, way to go, guys. Go get them. That's such they've been little brothered for sure. And I will see how long that lasts, but they went and got veterans, but they got older veterans. I feel like the way that the Rams have gotten people, Witt's old, stuff like that, but it's like Jalen is not I think we've done all right there. So if you guys don't know Comptomania, by the way, there's comments coming in from Comptomania. If you guys don't know Comptomania, look it up. It is so sick. I want to go so bad. I know I did the commercial for them. I had a lot of fun making that too. That was fun. That's a good time. I love making those, any kind of commercial stuff. I did the Shaw's custom one. I need to get better at them. I know that. It's. I have no direction or guidance or anything. I have no idea how to make a commercial. So I just kind of write stuff up and throw it together, and I think it looks kind of cool, but get better at it. But for this game though, I really do feel like we'll bounce back against the Seahawks. I obviously don't want to get overly confident. I know everybody's weird about stuff like that. If I feel confident, then apparently it's bad for the team. I don't know how that makes any sense, but I don't know. I feel good that the Rams will be able to at least play better than they did last week, man. That's important. Great ads. Thank you. I like to think they're funny. I like to think they're cool. I love my line in the Shaw's custom read. It's like tell Josh the Sheriff Joe Bag sent you. You won't get a deal, but he'll get a kick out of it. I love that line. That's funny to me. Ram Showcase is the brainchild of Sheriff Joe Bags given to the universe, and literally have not had any help on it. And there's a little part of pride in there with it. That I do everything on it. I do the recording, the writing, the editing, the publishing, the graphics, the commercials, every single thing that is involved in Ram Showcase. I'm the only one that's ever done anything with it. But you know what? It's getting close to the time where I'm going to need some help. Just got to keep on pumping up that revenue stream for it, and then I will hire, actually. I'll be getting I don't know. I don't want to call it an apprentice because it'll be a paid position, but we just got to keep pumping that revenue through, and then I'll get somebody in to help me out. So if you guys know somebody dope, or if you are somebody dope, maybe we'll be in touch. But I am very particular. I'll probably not be somebody fun to work with. I'll be because I've literally done Ram Showcase for over 5 years by myself, so I'm pretty particular on how things are done. It's to even tell you guys, none of this matters to most of you guys, I'm sure, but the thumbnail for this video that you're watching right now, it's titled RS21W5PGLYT, and I know what all of that means. all of that makes perfect sense in my brain. All right. There's like the promo stuff. It's like RS21W5. And I'm sure some of you guys can decode that stuff. It's not hard. That's for ease of organization and stuff like that. But it's like RS21W5, GPROFS. I gotta know what all that means right off the top of my head. Like, it's like, oh, that's the Rams offense full screen graphic. Put it on here, kind of thing. So it's fun stuff, though. Score predictions, drop them. Give me your score predictions. I asked earlier and no one put them. Let's all go slow. You a Chargers fan? Dude, go. I'm road raging over here today, guys. I'm giving my score prediction. What did I say on that post? Keep in mind, Seahawks defense, terrible. They're not very good. 32nd in the NFL, total yards, 28th against the pass, 32nd as well, dead last, if you guys didn't know, against the run. So maybe we can get the run game going again today. Yeah, get some good stuff going. I'm sure we'll be all right in this game. I'm not super concerned, but I just want to see the Rams be able to bounce back like we have under McVay. So, like, if we can just keep that trend going where we do bounce back after a flat performance like that, then I'll be happy. That's all I need. All we need, guys. I'm not going to spend too much time hanging out here. I want to park this puppy and then probably head inside. That was like a partial parallel park. This is a perpendicular park. That was the worst joke I've ever said, I think. No one wants to give me score predictions, I guess. so I'm going to start drinking beers. That's what happens next. All we need is the big dub, man. Yeah, that's a good score prediction. More for us than them. I'm fine with that. I am fine with that. And it's time for beers, I think. First water. 32-28. I think I was saying 31-27. I don't know if I said that. I want to say that's what I said in the for that contest. There's a contest that is in one of the Facebook groups that I'm in, where if you nail the score exact, you win a jersey. And this week it's a Jalen Ramsey white jersey. So I would love it. That'd be super dope. Because I think I'm going to wait to get my custom white Sheriff Joe Bags jersey until I'm out in LA, which will be December 4th. I don't know why I couldn't remember the day. It's against the Jags. I'll be there for that one. So if y'all want to meet up, that's the day to do it. I'm definitely planning on being out there at least once a year from here on out. But I'm also just trying to move there. So I want to do that too. And then I just go to all of them. Because if I move out there, I'm getting season tickets. That is the next thing that happens. I'm just going to be at every game. I don't care. So that's kind of the plan now. But dude, you know what, Edwin? Actually, you know what? I appreciated your comment on that because I was like really worried about. It's like, man, this is going to be too early. No one's going to see this kind of thing. And I mean, numbers obviously lower than normal. But it's day of, you know what I mean? Just the timing of my own personal schedule with work and the other shows that I do. It's just very difficult to get them done earlier than Wednesday. So, that, you know what? I think I'm just going to make that a regular thing. We'll just do it first thing in the morning on Thursday. Because they're usually done Wednesday night, but I don't finish them until like 11:30 or 12 my time, and then I'm just going to bed. So it's like, I mean, I could publish them, but at that point, it's like, well, who's gonna see it at midnight? You know what I mean? And I also, like, I'm a bed at like 9:30 guy. So also part of it is in my brain is like, well, nobody in the whole world is awake right now, so who's gonna see this? Not understanding that most people are still awake in the universe, I think. So, all right, guys. Yeah, I will do that though, Edwin. I'll just keep on putting them out super early. I'll even do the clips. I'll keep those ones on the early schedule as well. So, yeah, I think that's it. Now I think it's time to watch the Rams beat up on the Seahawks. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. We'll go crazy, guys. All right, guys. Enjoy the heck out of this game, guys. Make sure you guys have a beer for me. Every individual person, I want you to have a beer for me, and just chug it as fast as you can. All right. Peace. Go Rams.